Hey, First Baptist, coming to you on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, and I heard that today is an election. A couple people are talking about it, so yeah, it seems to be a big deal in our country, and it is an opportunity to love our neighbors, and so that's good. We should vote, and hope you did, and voted your conscience before God. But as you think about after the vote, or you put that ballot into the box, and then what? What is our mindset? Where do we go from there? And so I just want to give you 3 quick ideas that may help you in that. Number 1 is simply trusting God's sovereignty. Go read Daniel, the book of Daniel, maybe even just the first 6 chapters, and there's this theme, this drum that's beat, like God is actually on the throne. There's all these other kings, but actually it's God who is on the throne, who raises up kings, who brings low kings. He's sovereign and in control. So as you cast that ballot, you can trust like God's in control. And as we see the results, maybe it'll be tonight, maybe it'll be next month, we can trust God is in control. He's on the throne. So trust that God's in control. He's sovereign. Secondly, know that your mission has not changed. I was thinking about the book of Acts, and they weren't overly concerned about the political dynamics of their day, of the political situation of Israel or the other cities that Paul and others went to eventually. Their mission didn't change. They were still about making disciples, about strengthening, building, planting churches, regardless of what city, region they were in, who was emperor. They were still on that same mission. It simply wasn't going to be stopped by political dynamics. And that's us. Our mission as a church, as individual Christians, it's the same, no matter who happens to be president next year. So that's number 2. Our mission hasn't changed. And then number 3 would be our calling to love our neighbor hasn't changed, right? So I was thinking about 1 Peter. Our community group is going through 1 Peter, and there are these calls that in times of turmoil and even persecution, Christians have this opportunity through our good works and our love for our neighbors to display something of Christ, to silence objectors, to adorn the gospel, as Paul puts it in the book of Titus. And so as you put that vote in there, let's be ready tomorrow, in the coming weeks, to love our neighbors, to meet needs, to look out for those who are suffering, to just love those who may be saddened by the results tomorrow. So 3 thoughts for you, and really these are 3 things that we could make a list. I encourage you to. I was kind of making a list earlier of things that aren't going to change tomorrow. 1, our God is still sovereign. 2, our mission is still the same. 3, our call to love our neighbor hasn't changed. And now is as good a time as any to go pursue and go hard after all of those things, trusting in God with all of this. So let's keep on. Let's keep on together. It is so good to know we're together in this. In the midst of the chaos and the division, we're united as a people under Christ, in Christ, and we're looking forward to moving ahead together and what God will do through and in us as a church. So, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.